Welcome to your September reading, water signs. My name is Robin. Welcome to my channel, Celtic Fox Fortunes. So I'll be doing individual readings. There'll be one for Cancer and Pisces and Scorpio. I'll be putting timestamps in the description box so you can zoom right to the reading that represents your sun sign, or just watch all three because you're affiliated with all the water signs. And I'll be using the Crystal Vision Tarot. If you find that your sun sign reading is not resonating, check out your moon sign and see what that has to say for you. So I'm just going to go on a brief pause. I'm going to kick the readings off with Cancer, and I hope you guys enjoy your readings, okay? Thank you. Still here. How's it going, Cancer? Robin here. I'm super excited to be reading for you, so thank you so much for joining me. Just wanted to ask that you pop your zodiac sign into the comments so I know which reading you watched. Anyway, I'm just going to finish shuffling the crystal visions. I'm just going to clear the energy out of it so that we know that every message that we're receiving is for your zodiac sign. And let's just see what could possibly happen for the month ahead, okay, for September. So we have the Five of Cups, and it's in reverse, and I think this is a really, really good sign. And the information that I'm getting from my spirit guides is that there's something that maybe you have been feeling really guilty about, like just feeling like tons of regret. So what we're getting here is you're going to receive information, and I don't think it's going to be on purpose, that is going to lift that guilt, because I feel like maybe there's somebody that has been blaming you for things going wrong in their life, and it feels like they have been doing this intentionally to keep you in a specific place in their life, which is super uncool. But you can choose to do whatever it is that you want with that information. I'm just going to pull another card on that, okay? So we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it is possible that this person, and it could also be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, keeping you in this position of feeling guilty and like just like holding you accountable for something that might not even be your fault. Or they could just be doing it because they want to milk you for every cent that you have, okay? So if that sounds familiar, it might be a really good time to end a friendship, cut ties and cords with that person, even if they are a member of your family, because they're just like, who does that? You know what I mean? Just to make you feel crappy about yourself in a situation so that you'll pay their bills, or you'll be their nursemaid, or you'll take care of them, because they don't have to do that to you. Because I find that Cancer is the type of person that is going to like help people regardless, right? With your great big heart and your soul. So let's see what else could happen. Getting some reversals here when it comes to the cups, okay? So we have the King of Cups in reverse. So really just the advice I'm getting is for you guys to watch your emotional state, okay? Especially around the full moon. Full moons are notorious for making people a little unhinged. So just really maybe take some extra steps around the full moon. I forget what day they usually come in. I think I might have a note here if you want to hold on what time of the month they come in. Around the 19th or 20th of the month. So be watchful for that. So maybe you should get some black obsidian or something like that that is going to absorb negativity in your life. Or maybe just start wearing extra layers of black clothing, because black clothing actually helps to absorb negativity from the people and places around you. Either that or all white, okay? So what else have we got for you? The Three of Pentacles. This is probably not going to be a great time to kick off a new career or start a business of your own. With the Three of Pentacles, like when it's upright, this is perfect timing to go for it, and the universe is supporting your dream. But we're getting kind of a caution flag here with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, that probably not going to be the optimal time, especially if this business with this person that is milking you and making you feel really guilty that's not a good foundation to sort of build something upon, okay? So make sure that you resolve why that person is taking advantage of you and why they feel like, man, another reversal, why they feel like they have to do that to you, because I feel like there's something going on with them that people are not understanding. But anyway, that's just something that needs to be resolved. The Four of Wands in reverse, we're seeing this is not a good time to be planning anything like a wedding reception or a bridal shower or whatever it is. Like, even if it's somebody's birthday, I don't know, it's just something to be avoided. It looks like September is going to be one of those months where it could be a really, really good idea to cocoon yourself, okay? And maybe just politely turn things down or make a cameo appearance or something. Just sort of limit your exposure, and definitely until you get this, whoever is like sort of bleeding you dry emotionally or financially or you know, on a intellectual level. This could be somebody like really taking advantage of your kindness and even just calling you constantly and dumping all their negative energy. So a good clue, well, at least we got an upright card here, of who is good for your energy or not is how you feel after you spend time with them, okay? So Seven of Pentacles, finally, okay? So this is a really good time to be planning things, but maybe not so much for launching things, especially when it comes to your financial life. And the good news is you're going to be released from some sort of bond that has been holding you back. So it does look like this situation that we were seeing in the beginning with the Five of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That person, they're going to release you. The Eight of Swords, it just represents being in a thought prison. And this is a really good card to see in reverse, okay? Swords in reverse is usually good news. So this is going to be like just getting away and seeing the situation for what it is and then start planning, okay? So it's probably going to be a little bit better in October to do like, who's really sensitive to the word execution? Because that's what I was getting. I was going to say this, like September is planning, October is execution. But I felt a really big pushback from somebody that is very sensitive to that word, okay? So, like maybe you watch something horrifying or something happened to your family. Okay, so whatever else is going on here, I want you to just still keep your energy really, really high. You know, some people have this like a lifestyle or a mantra or a position where, excuse me, they give people back the energy that they receive. And they usually mean that for the negative people coming in, right? Where, well, that person's in a bad mood, so I'm going to match their energy. That's not doing you any favors at all. So you want to continue to put out the best energy that you possibly can and shine your light. And if people are in a bad mood, you can just either deflect them or just ignore them, like whatever. Or you can just smile and walk on by, because you need to be protecting your own energy because you're in this huge planning phase. And the Three of Cups, we do see here that it's not a great time to be involved with a ton of other people. So what I was saying before about being in a cocoon phase, that's so that you can emerge as a butterfly in October. Okay, so I'll pull one more card for you guys. And we do have the Moon card, and it came in reverse. So remember what I was saying about the full moon, okay? Really protect yourself. You know, you could do full moon magic and stuff like that, but there's the energy of other people specifically is not going to be benefit to you. So maybe just don't do anything too extreme around the full moon. And remember the full black or the full white outfits to eradicate negative energy being absorbed into your aura. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you. You guys take care. Bye for now. Bye. Welcome, Pisces. It's Robin here. Thank you for joining me for your September reading, okay, using the Crystal Vision Tarot card deck. So Just a reminder for you guys, this is a general reading, and I'm just asking that you put your zodiac sign in the comments so I know which reading that you watched. I hope you enjoy the reading, and I'm just going to reshuffle the Crystal Vision deck because I did just finish another reading, and then I'm going to clear the energy by knocking on the deck 3 times, okay? So, and I'll pull a card to start your reading. So we have the Knight of Pentacles coming in. So you could be receiving, and not just one, but multiple offers on how to expand your wealth horizons, okay? And I feel like these are going to be really, really genuine offers. You can see here that there is, I love how there's a portal here. So it could seem like that, whoa, that came out of nowhere, right? So you guys could even be shifting timelines in September to receive better offers. If you're not sure what that is, maybe look that up so that you can shift a timeline into a better ability to manifest, okay? So lots of offers coming in here financially. For some of you, this could even be a romantic offer from an earth sign that's going to be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, okay? We have the 6 of Cups here as well, okay? So I feel like you're going to be visiting someplace that was really, really important to you as a child. If you haven't been back home, especially if you are in a place where, you know, you didn't grow up there, okay? So, and I feel like there's going to be a very important event. So if you receive an invitation or you feel like there is an urge to go back to where it was that you were born or where you were brought up, it's going to be really important for you to go there, and you will have the money. And maybe that's why you're receiving this money in the first place, is so you can make some sort of a pilgrimage to go back to your birthplace, okay? So that's going to be really important for you in the month of September. So I would start planning for that now, even if it hasn't even occurred to you. I see those windows of opportunity opening up so that you can do that. And there's obviously a huge reason for that. There could be somebody that you're meant to meet, or it could be on a spiritual level. It could be something like super important for you on a karmic level. And I would expect all of that to happen really, really, really quickly, especially as I was saying before, that you might not be expecting to have this happen. So maybe get a checklist ready to plan things, you know, what you're going to pack in your suitcase, who's going to take care of your pets, who's going to like take care of your house, all of that stuff, because I do see it happening here with the 8 of Wands, represented by a thundering herd of horses, which I absolutely love, okay? So let's see what else could happen for you. Brand new beginnings here. We do have the Page of Cups, okay? So I feel like this, like going back home, and home is where your heart is, okay? It might not necessarily be exactly the location where you were born, but it could be the place that you grew up in where you felt most comfortable. And some of you, that's really interesting, could even be buying the house that you were brought up in. And I think that's really, really fascinating, okay? So we do have the Empress here, and we do have the Page of Cups. So I feel like there's just so much importance for you to be doing this. And you could be welcoming a new person into your family with the Empress card. And that might be the reason why you need to go back to where it is that you were born or brought up. I really want to suggest that you guys like meditate on that and see what that reason is, because it's going to be different for each and every one of you. If I was doing a private reading for you, I'd dig into it a little bit deeper. So I have the Ace of Cups in reverse, okay? So this is going to be probably an emotionally draining experience that is going to happen for you, but in a really, really good way, a really good way. I have the Star card. So this could be something that you have just lost all hope in doing. You know, it's just, oh, I'm never going to get back there. There could be just something that was blocking you. And for a lot of you, I feel like that's going to be financial, but that's all going to be cleared up. Angel number 444 is coming up. So I want you guys to know that your next moves are really going to be protected by the angels. especially if many of you are single right now or your relationship is kind of on the rocks. Just understand that the angels are guiding you towards the person that you're supposed to be with, or they're going to help you work on your current relationship so that things can sort of balance out and you can move on, especially if you're the type of person that really takes a commitment seriously. You know, there's a lot of people out there that they kind of view marriage as maybe disposable, but I just don't think that's you, Pisces. So if you're in a really bad relationship, not a really bad one, but you know, it just kind of monotone and like Groundhog Day, it's the same thing over and over again, a little bit boring, or you're just sick of being single, just know that the angels are working on your love life right now, and that is absolutely beautiful. And they will be giving you the strength to carry on without feeling sort of sorry for yourself. You know how you might be thinking like, why is this happening to me? Especially if you've been single for a while, or you've been on the dating scene and it's just like, ugh, you know, this is so horrendous. Just understand that the person or the relationship that you want is worth waiting for. So you'll be getting the strength to power through that. So don't give up on anything, regardless of what your relationship status is. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple more cards here for you, Pisces. Okay, so we do have the Four of Cups. So I feel like there's just something being offered to you that you might be turning down. And that might be an offer from an employer. This could be an offer from anybody. And I don't know why you're turning it down. You're just not paying attention to how important it could be for the rest of your life, okay? So, and this is again coming from the universe. I've got the Hierophant here. This is the representative of your spiritual belief system saying, you know, we're trying to get through to you here. Like, why do you keep on ignoring this? And for some of you, it could be going back to school or the move or whatever it is, or believing in your relationship, or believing that there's somebody out there for you. It just, something is missing. And this something is not with the offer. It's with you not wanting to receive it for some reason. Maybe you don't want to get hurt again, or maybe you just don't want to start at the bottom of the ladder with a career move or something like that. So just understand that this is everything that you have been working for with the Four of Wands. I feel like your spirit has been doing a lot of work. You know how when you sleep, you can astral travel and you're seeing other places and other realities. So this is your soul going out and working on things so that you can wake up and pursue them. Okay, so I feel like everything that is coming towards you has been organized by the angels, has been organized by the universe, your higher self, and your soul. So like, maybe you just need to meditate a little bit more so that you can align with those things, okay? So that everything can come into you the way that you want them to and the way that your soul wants you to, okay? So it's going to be a really, really interesting month, you know, lots of love, lots of money, probably lots of travel, and just everything that your heart desires. So maybe just do a little bit of work opening up your heart chakra so that you can just get back into where your soul wants to be. And that's all I'm getting from my guides. So I'll let you guys go. Take care. Bye. What's going on, Scorpio? It's Robin here. I'm doing your September reading using the Crystal Vision Tarot. So I'll jump right in. I gave you guys an intro at the beginning, so I don't feel like I need to repeat myself. So anyway, let's just crack on. And I am going to reach out to my team in spirit so that they can show me the potential energy available to you in the month of September, okay? And just a reminder, if things don't happen exactly in September, time is not linear, okay? So it will happen at some point for you. Some of you could get some really, really good news, especially if you've been trying to develop something. I'm getting for some of you, if you've been having a really hard time, or you know somebody in your family that has been having a hard time having a baby, that is going to come to an end for you, okay? That is, everything is going to work out okay. Fertility will come to you no problem. And for the rest of you that are not trying to have a child, you could maybe be welcoming in. That's funny that I got whelp, because some of you could be becoming a whelping foster, if you ever heard of that. That could be an opportunity for you to do that, or you could be adopting a fur baby, okay? So we have the Queen of Wands here as well for you. So she's in reverse. So this is like, if there's something that you have been really, really, really pursuing and it just seems to get farther and farther and farther away, this is your sign to just calm down a little bit and go a little bit more into receptive mode, okay? I feel like what you're chasing doesn't want to get caught. It wants to come to you on its own volition. So this could be, you know, a love match. This could be money. This could be a career. There's no need for you to pursue it so vigorously, okay? Because that's not the way to catch whatever it is that you're pursuing. It needs a different method. So maybe just sit calmly, okay? So it's kind of like, you know, when you're trying to call something over to you, and I just maybe specifically want to think of, like, I have a dog, so I'll use that. If you try and chase the dog, it's going to run away. But if you sit quietly and calmly, it'll probably come check you out, okay? So that's the energy that you have to, like, you don't have to, but that's my advice, is to just sit back, be cool, calm, and collected, and let that energy, like, you know, you're so deserving and you're so worthy that things will just come to you, and they will, okay? So I have the Five of Cups. Okay, so whatever did not work out for you in the past, the Five of Cups is like really looking at things in the past and saying, well, I wish. So you can see the Three Cups kicked over on their side here, and then there's Two Cups up here, and they're just sparkling, and they're saying, oh, over here, over here, over here. So you could be looking at, why didn't that work out? You know, oh, I wish I would have done something differently. That's because you have better offers up here. You have more luck waiting for you. So as painful as things can be when they don't work out, you're not supposed to look at closed doors. And if something is closed to you, just take that as a sign that you're meant to move on and do something different and better, okay? Especially if it comes to, you've been in a breakup situation, you know, oh, I wish we could have blah, 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 blah. Okay, sometimes, and it can be super painful if you broke up with somebody while you still had really strong feelings for them. And maybe they'll come back around in the future, but for now, you're not meant to be with them, okay? So try to step back a little bit in your emotions and say, okay, intellectualize, this is not meant for me to happen right now. I'm going to go back into this method of receiving and understanding that what did not work out for me right now, angel number 2323 just went by. It's definitely not meant for me, okay? And that will help to attract, because as long as you have space, you're holding space for something that didn't work out for you, like, where is the room in your heart and soul to bring in additional resources, including the lovers, okay? And this could be even the love that you have for yourself. So try not to be disappointed. Try not to be disappointed with how things have turned out in your life, okay? Because it just takes up all this space. It takes up the space of your blessings, all right? So let's move on from that, okay? I don't mean to give you guys a TED talk, but that's what I was getting. And I've got the Four of Cups here, and I feel like this card has appeared in every water sign reading that I've just done, okay? So this is a card that is telling you to stop being distracted and focus on things. And for you guys, I'm getting that there is a spiritual healing that needs to take place as well. So if you have not been paying attention to your meditation and your yoga and maybe walking and long hot baths or whatever it is that you do for your spiritual routine, honoring your ancestors, lighting candles. It's time to get back on that, okay? Because I feel like this is going to have a huge connection with how well you manifest, not just for the month ahead, but on a go forward basis. And I feel like Scorpio is, you guys are like a really, really lucky sign. So it would be kind of a shame if like just darker emotions and feelings got in the way of all of that, okay? So I do have the moon card here for you. So really pay attention to when the moon is coming up and take advantage of moon cycles. If you haven't been practicing charging yourself, charging your divination tools, if you have crystals and tarot card decks and maybe dowsing rods, anything like that, make sure you're putting them out in the moonlight. That can be on a windowsill. It doesn't have to be outside. And making sure that these are getting recharged. And you can recharge yourself under the full moon as well. And I would expect that you guys would go up a level in whatever spiritual gifts that you have right now. Like if you have a little bit of psychic ability, if you can communicate with the afterlife, you know, I would expect that to just go up a little bit more, okay? So be ready for that. Be ready for these doors to get kicked open. Because it could be a little bit shocking, you know, when you can start hearing, oh, is that my ancestor talking to me? Like, do I hear the voice of an angel? You know what I mean? It can be really weird, okay? So brace yourself with that. And with the Page of Wands, just understand that, oh, this is really, really interesting. So I feel like you're going to undergo a little bit of a healing under the full moon, and then you'll be able to like turn into a master manifester. You can see her with the Page of Wands, like receiving messages. And there's 2 lit candles here. So maybe make that part of whatever it is that you're doing in your spirituality, or even just your routine if you're not a highly spiritual person. Lighting a couple of white candles, maybe during your bath or doing a meditation or doing your yoga, okay? And then just using that energy to bring things in. And what I'm being told here from my guides is that these 2 candles are actually beacons to bring in whatever it is that you're trying to, whatever your wish list is, whatever is on your vision board. It's not just possible. It is like ready for you. Like it's just sitting in your source, waiting. So those beacons of the white candles could do you like just so much good. Like I'm over here, kind of like a landing strip for a plane coming in for a landing at night. That's exactly what's going to happen. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. So it's like all your super lucky energy is always going out into the universe. And you'll be attracting so much in the month of September. And it'll just continue to move on. I pulled the King of Pentacles. And this is like having the lifestyle of your dreams. And all the money that you ever wanted. So this is going to be a great time for you to write down your wish list if you don't have one. Or build that vision board if you don't have one. Or refresh it. Or you know, start rereading it, because you guys are going to pull in a lot in the month of September, and it's not going to stop there. It'll just continue on. I was going to wrap up, but my guides are saying to pull one more card. So start planning for that with the 7 of Pentacles. Hold on. Wow. Wow. Okay. So 7 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So it's just everything that you're planning on is going to happen for you. So if you're the type of person that catastrophizes things, or you have sort of a doomsday way of thinking, it would be really, really beneficial to you to stop that, so that you can put in all these positive instances that you want to happen, because you guys are like a miracle magnet right now, and everything is going to come into you. It's really, really like kind of overwhelming what I'm getting here, the amount that you can pull towards your vibration. So you want to make sure that it's all good stuff and not all the nasty stuff that you're afraid of that's going to come in. Oh, my guides are saying one more card. And they're saying to just keep like your responses level, okay? So the Temperance card here, somebody's in your face, just kind of, you know, oh, thanks, all right, I'm gonna go. Like, just don't respond to it, because You want to keep your energy in the positive vibration so that you pull in positive things, okay? So, whew, that's all I'm getting, you guys. I hope you have a great month ahead. Take care. Bye.